This is Eric Scheidler of the Pro-Life Action League on the importance of pro-life activism. As the name of my organization suggests, we're all about action. In fact, our tagline is, "Action speaks louder than words." So I want to encourage you who are watching this video not just to learn about the pro-life issue, but to take an active part in advancing the cause of the unborn child in your own sphere of influence, in your own community. One of my jobs every month is to run a monthly protest at a Planned Parenthood clinic, one of the largest in the country, in Aurora, Illinois. It's one of their flagship mega centers. And we've been holding protests there every single month for 5 years, ever since they opened in 2007. And it's been a real delight every month to see new faces. Every single month, someone new comes out. Someone who maybe read about the controversy of this place opening back in 2007, but never got around to coming out. And I'm always really glad to see them. It's really encouraging to me and encouraging to everyone else who's been out there. But it's especially encouraging to them. So often people say to me when they come out to a pro-life event, a protest, a rally, Christmas caroling at the abortion clinics, Stations of the Cross, or whatever it might be, they say, thank you so much for the opportunity to do this. And I think they're reflecting there an important part of what it must be for us to be pro-life, which is to take action. When people take their pro-life convictions and put them into action out on the street, praying at abortion clinics, protesting pro-abortion politicians and pro-abortion groups, helping to bring materials to a crisis pregnancy center, volunteering at a center, anything like that, lobbying at the state capitol for pro-life legislation or against pro-choice legislation, really brings a great feeling of accomplishment and even joy. You know, abortion's a very dark issue, and it can really be very troubling to think about the killing of these poor children in their mothers' wombs and the terrible wound that those mothers carry around with them for the rest of their lives. But when we put our convictions into action and do something constructive, it makes all the difference. It gives us the hope that we need to carry on. Not only that, but it really does make a difference in the world. So often I've heard the story of a woman coming out of an abortion clinic, deciding not to go through with it just because someone was out there praying. They didn't say anything, they didn't get to hand out a leaflet, but because they were there physically present, being a witness for life, that made all the difference, and a human being's life was saved. You could be the person who saves a life simply by putting your body there in front of the abortion clinic. What's more, when you're there at the abortion clinic, praying, counseling, protesting, whatever the event may be, you are yourself confronting abortion in a way that very few people do. You know, it's one thing to see a picture, to think about the topic, to recognize it as a moral concern, but to watch someone go into an abortion clinic and then walk out later wounded is very, very troubling. It makes abortion real. It also gives you an opportunity to mourn for those children who have been lost. Blessed are they who mourn, our Lord tells us. And so let's remember to remember their lives in a very active way when we're out there. So I encourage you not just to watch videos online and be involved in discussions on Facebook, but to get out into the public square with your pro-life convictions so that you can be a voice for life and maybe save one too.